Welcome to the Crafting Ant. Today I would like to give you an insight on my ant keeping tools and give you some tips and tricks. But please help me by adding your own in the comments. Let's start with the basics. Every ant keeper needs a few good tweezers. There are a lot of different sizes and shapes. Pointy, flat, curved, big, small. But in use the effect is the same. A strong grip on something small. And you can get into tight places without being too close to the ants. But for ant keeping, it's really handy to have a pair of soft tweezers. Mostly they are made from stainless steel and are so flexible that you can clamp something but not with a lot of force. Perfect for picking up escaped ants. Next on the list is scissors or snippers. Size and shape don't really matter, as long as they make a clean cut. Less pain for the feeder insect and less mess. What a lot of people forget is to clean their tools. But cleaning tools means that the food in the setup stays edible for a longer time. A simple and harmless way to clean your tools, but also nest and other ant related stuff, is warm water with some vinegar. It also works great on test tubes. Just let it soak in for a bit, rinse it off, and don't forget to dry them, especially your metal tools. For hydrating nests, you can use different types of pipettes and syringes. But don't forget that for a bigger outworld, you can make it rain once in a while. Personally, I use a plant sprayer. For cleaning outworlds or capturing escapees, you can buy these small hoovers. The ants are captured in a small cup and you can tap them back into the setup and remove the last ones with the soft tweezers. Antimatter made a cool attachments for these hoovers called the super pooter. It captures the ants in a small container and not in the filter of the hoover. And to separate them from the rubbish, you can use the bin, a special setup that ants can crawl out of but not in. You can find them on antimatter.com and use TheCraftingAnt for 10% off. Some species are just always trying to escape, like Tetramorium bicarinatum. By using a barrier, you can delay this. Some of the options are fluon, PTFE, talcum powder, or even olive oil. But for a lot of species, it's a sign. Or you don't feed them enough, or the setup is too small. Talking about setups, it's handy to think of a few things before starting. What do my ants like? Is it big enough? Can I easily expand? Is it easy to clean and maintain? My tip for that is to find other YouTubers that have the same species. Check their setups. Try to contact them with questions. A tip from me for expanding setup with bolts securing the connections is to take them out and then wait a bit. The ants will calm down and not be in a fight or flight mode. You will have less escapees. Another tip is to buy sound insulation pads. You can lay your freshly caught queens in them. They won't roll and will reduce the vibration. You can also use them under setups against vibration. My final tip of today is to find other ant keepers. Join Facebook groups, WhatsApp groups, Discord servers, etc. It's way more fun to share and become a better ant keeper together. There will be some links in the descriptions. In our server we have an idea section, and if you have an idea that is good enough to make, you get a copy for free. I hope you liked the video, and if you have any tips or tricks, put them in the comments, and maybe there will be a part 2. And don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon. Thank you for watching and see you next week at The Crafting Ant.